Attacks in Gaza continue as Hamas accuses Israel of undoing any efforts towards a ceasefire. Following Saturday's strike in the Khan Younis area of Gaza that killed at least 90 Palestinians, there were further civilian deaths in a strike on a UN school on Sunday. Eun-jin reports.
On Sunday, another school in the Nuseirat refugee camp in central Gaza was struck by Israeli airstrikes. At least 17 people, mostly women and children, were killed, and 80 were wounded in the strike on the UN-run Abu Araban school, which Gaza Civil Defence agency says was housing thousands of displaced people. The Israeli military said the operation was against terrorists, who triggered the start of the war with their attack on Israel on October 7th. This is the fifth attack on a school since July 6th, with Israel saying that Hamas uses schools, hospitals, and other public infrastructure for military purposes, which Hamas denies. It also follows Israeli attacks on Saturday night on the Al-Mawasi refugee camp in Khan Younis that killed at least 90 people and injured hundreds. The Israeli military claimed that the target of their attack on Saturday was Hamas commander Mohammed Deif and the commander of the Khan Younis brigade Rafah Salameh. Israel has accused both of masterminding the Hamas-led October 7th attack on southern Israel. But with no confirmation of whether the targets were struck, Hamas says only defenseless civilians were killed. The Al-Mawasi attack on a designated humanitarian safe zone in Gaza was condemned by the United Nations and countries across the Middle East. Egypt, among mediators working toward a ceasefire deal, said that the ongoing violations would only add serious complications to reaching an agreement. Meanwhile, the United Nations says the attacks may have breached international law, adding to a UN report from March that Israel may be committing genocide in Gaza. Eun-jin, Arirang News.